All right. Oh, there's people down there.
Oh, body. Stop it, Repaired. You're having too much fun.
Oh, hey. What the?
No
Yeah, what
fun
up?
allowed.
No. Not that much. What have you been up to?
Animating.
I just joined.
Strawberry clock.
It's cool. I'm just here, just chilling for now. Not much. Ah, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing right now besides. I was about to go fucking sleep in VR or rest in VR all the time, but I lost track of time.
Yeah, I just got I just got done with my stream.
It's going through your face. It's
Oh,
terrifying.
nice.
So
Yeah, your hair. Keeps
I
going through your face.
I normally get done animating, and then get on VR chat for a little bit before I go to bed.
How's it over there?
It's past midnight. I'm on the East Coast.
I
I got work in the morning.
Oh, that's right. It's fucking
Only a little.
or Eastern time.
I made it move too much.
Yeah, I got work in the morning. Then let's see what else. I work in the morning, and then I have to come home, and I don't think I'm going to be able to animate after work unless I get all the cleaning done. Because
do that.
then,
Oh.
because then my mom,
I thought you were.
she's going to come visit me on Thursday, and I don't know if she wants to stop by my apartment. But I'd much rather just go into the city with her, and then we get in a hotel, and we have fun there.
Look in your asshole.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
I don't know what's your
I joined you at the worst times.
What the fuck?
I join, all I hear from over there is fucking something that makes you look at their asshole. Like, every time I
Yeah.
join people, this is the shit I hear.
You're welcome.
I mean, who goes into
Thank you.
VR
That's
chat
actually
not
perfect.
expecting to look at assholes?
You're not wrong.
I mean,
So we're technically dicks. Alright, that's cool.
Wait, what?
Nobody
You
mentioned
tell me when my
dicks.
avatar's
Yeah.
loaded.
That's how it's
I want to show you something.
It's loaded.
Okay,
You're
we're
still loading.
He wants the big D.
Turn on avatar volume.
I have it up. It's up. Here, I'll turn it up some more.
Alright.
Dude, you were at the
Animation
fucking
on.
murder mystery case, man. What the fuck?
Oh, you? Wait, me?
Yeah, I fucking saw. We're actually there spectating.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
trying
they're
to
just
fucking
fucking
show. I
rowdy
was trying to
people.
show Derp
Why
and
isn't
Minikey in
that
this,
we're getting on anymore?
but they were in the middle of it.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Just give it a bit. Give it a bit.
It's gonna be like your time.
Shit I do with my
You want a
life.
screen shake?
I'm gonna go see Gruff.
No.
Yes, yes, I do. I do. I've been looking for one.
No.
Weather probably.
Blast or something.
He's back.
Oh, they get to see my loading animation in seconds.
Back. Oh, hey.
Yeah, what up?
Hey, you're
What's up?
Petey, you're.
All these people.
Hey,
I don't know.
your phone's beeping.
Petey? Conversation.
Wait, what is that? Oh, it's people joining. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's
you're
joining.
good.
Yeah. How's how are things?
You think it's your phone?
Yo, so I've been learning ZBrush.
Yes. Is this? Wait, did you sculpt this?
Oh no! I'm actually working on a Doge model. That's a little better, but the problem is with ZBrush. All right, it's one of those programs that like it was the first to do something. Like people figured out that it could do something with it. I think it suffers from the same workflow that Flash, Adobe Flash suffers from, because its base architecture. It's not actually a 3D program.
Oh.
It's okay. So basically, what they did is the developers originally created a program for painting, but it was like painting normal maps and light maps. So the way the windows work is that it's actually pixels, and each pixel carries a like a Z depth and materials value to it, as long as RBGA. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so then people discovered that, oh hey, we could make 3D models with it. So like, oh okay, we'll just keep shoehorning in the 3D aspects of ZBrush into the program. So you know what? Everything's in the tools menu. It's all in the tools drop-down list, all right? So, hey, if you want to save your project, if you actually save your project, in the file save as, your project actually doesn't get saved. What actually gets saved is what it looks like in the viewport. So it's basically like if you save a single slice of an MRI image and call that a human body. All right? No. If you actually want to save the 3D model that you're working on, what you have to do is you have to export as a tool. So you go in the tool menus and you go there, you go export, save as tool, then you can export the OBJ. If you want to open up a 3D object, and work with it in ZBrush, you don't import it as an object. You import it as a tool, and a tool can be anything like a 3D object, a brush, and anything. So everything's just called tools. Everything is just called a tool. And it's like, oh, what do you do? It's where's that? Oh, it's in the tools menu. Everything's in the tools menu. Why is there any other menu except tools?
Jeez. Have you found an application that you're like somewhat comfortable with? Have you like ranked them in your brain?
Well, see, the thing is that I'm trying to the studio that I work at. All right, we're kind of in a lull period right now, so it's like skill development time. All right, and what I really wanted to do is I really wanted to learn Blender. All right, the Blender sculpting thing, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to learn Blender or something like that. And so I proposed that. I was like, hey, man, I want to learn the sculpting in Blender because I think it's going to be like really viable to everything. And they shot it down to like Blender's not industry standard. It's not the high quality stuff. Like it's mostly only used with industry. It's like the only reason why ZBrush is the industry standard is because it was first. The workflow is very hard to wrap around. And I really just want to learn Blender, and I'm probably going to I outrank a lot of people, so I might just like put my foot down and be like, no, I'm learning the Blender sculpt because that's going to be a lot easier and more viable. Because I'm not a sculptor, but they're expecting like high-end film effects work with me outputting from Blender. I mean, not Blender, from ZBrush. I've never sculpted traditionally before. I've never done that. I don't know what makes a good sculpt, what makes a bad sculpt. I'm just like fudging everything. And if I could have a simpler tool set, I could probably make better stuff than an overly complex one. Because the problem is that the Control Zing with ZBrush only Control Z's the sculpt actions. So if you actually accidentally change the mode or change like the lighting aspect of the thing, like by hitting a random hotkey, you can't Control Z that. So I accidentally hit a button, my model disappeared, it became a canvas instead of a tool object anymore. I couldn't convert back to getting it the tool object, and I didn't save it as a tool object because I saved the document instead, and apparently you just can't save the project folder. You have to save it and export it out as a tool, and then import it back as a tool. And then the brush you use as a tool, and then the modifiers are tools, and it's like under the tool modifier tool window. And I was like, why is everything called a tool?
I definitely recommend just sticking to one.
I want to use Blender. I want to use I want to use Blender, yes. but the problem is okay. So I come home, all right, after a long day of work, and I have my 2D aspect that I have to keep up. My 2D animation field, and I'm gonna have a 2D job that's gonna come up very soon. That I gotta keep my 2D skills. Ugana Knuckles going on? Oh, no. Yeah, this is Ugana. Hi, Ugana.
Becca.
So.
Wait, this isn't you?
Oh.
So if I'm trying to combine my work, my actual day job, and me learning stuff that would benefit me here in my off time. See, the thing is the Blender, all of the engineers, they love Blender. Because Blender exports things cleanly, not with a whole bunch of junk that 3ds Max and Maya comes with when the FBX files. And so when you're dealing with a proprietary engine, it doesn't clean out all the stuff that Unity does. These particles, I don't have the particle limiter.
Havoc, stop shooting
Getting framey as fuck right now.
XD.
What is this?
LOL XD.
Stop. This is awesome, but stop.
Oh man, I had to. There was one guy, Gruff. There's this guy that's been like spamming requests to join me for like the past like week, and he finally got in, and he runs up to me and he's like, "Hey, I saw your other models." I was like, "Oh, okay," and he's like, "Yeah, can you show them to me?" And I was like, maybe. And he's like, I'm 17. Don't worry, it's good to go. I'm like, dude, 17 is old enough. I was like, dude, no. And he's like, dude, but really, what about your Cobra avatar? I'm like, dude, do you even know about that one? I haven't used it for like months. Like, he's been stalking me and looking at my profile picture.
That's when you immediate block.
Yeah, no, I unfriended him and then left the world, and now he's lost to the wind. I hope he doesn't add me
What
again.
is that sound?
That's when people join.
It's
a new sound.
Oh god, that's
Oh,
It's not
dude.
like
I
he did
hate
anything
that.
wrong, but
Yo, bro, what is this?
You don't
I need to look at this closer.
You don't like sound that goes.
sure.
You don't like my
No.
sound.
Hey, can you do a flip real quick? Because your T-post for me.
There's backflip.
Yes.
Is the music broken?
That
Yes,
was the
thank
greatest
you.
backflip ever.
Yes.
Because the tail followed it.
I'm gonna take it, change it to the other one.
That's cool design.
I'm getting
Where'd you get this?
expected very closely.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
you're
it's on
talking-
DeviantArt. It's from the new. It's from the new expansion of Warcraft. It was on DeviantArt. I've just
okay,
made heavy
wait,
changes
hey.
to it.
Gotta open up and go. Oh, you got dynamic bones on your tongue. That's awesome.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it moves around.
No fair. That's so advanced.
Yeah.
I want to make it so that it comes out every like 10 seconds and just kind of slithers a little bit, but
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I like the silhouette on this thing.
Yeah.
It's got nice. It's got very it's very dynamic.
thanks. Appreciate it, man.
That's my attention span right there.
His tail's really
How
fat.
you doing, brother?
Yeah,
It's
no.
really attractive.
It's kind of you like fat tails, don't you? Wait, I want to see your palms. Let me see the palms.
They look very bad.
Whoa.
Very bad. I don't think they're that bad for being like
not
3
that bad.
polygons.
Do
that's
it-
pretty
do a
good.
finger point.
There for more.
It would-
Wait a minute.
Up, keep your palm up.
What did-
Palm up. Okay, up like this. Finger point.
Yeah.
There's a lizard, so they all got.
Okay,
I
there's
mean,
some
when I do
smears right
this,
there.
when I do this, let me get. I'm trying to do rock out. There it is. The claws go through my palms, but don't worry about it.
I
That's
see.
that's not but
Yeah.
Rockout's almost done. When hang on, what's Rockout?
Wait.
Uh,
Yosha,
Oh
I
shit! I
tried something.
oh yeah, Rockout's tied to that.
Oh shit! That's what I remember you from. I thought I remembered you from somewhere. I saw you on YouTube one time. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
wait a second. I've
Yeah, I
heard
get
of this
around.
name before. I don't know where it's from yet.
Well, I actually have my own YouTube channel of animations.
Oh,
So
wow. Nice, man.
Something in here?
no, not yet.
He was like, yeah, you don't have a headset yet. Why not? Oh, it's because of that money. You can have it when the... Yeah, and then that happened.
Yeah, when the
I
price
thought
is
that was awesome.
right.
You can win
Yeah,
a
gotcha.
real vibe.
Yeah. Nice one, man.
Hey, Nailshot.
Good to meet you.
I gotta switch. I gotta switch avatars because that breaks
A
it.
model that is like very single-digit polygons. Or maybe
Let me
just
change my yin.
polygons.
But yeah,
Very
I wouldn't give
effects,
me too much
most of
credit for
the
this avatar.
effects.
It was originally made by Blizzard. I've just altered it.
A bit.
That would be. That
Well,
would be
I mean,
interesting.
you got the skinning right
Ghost.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yeah, show him the game.
This was the
Yeah,
original.
yes.
I had to grab the original real
Oh,
quick. I uploaded the
why
original when I
haven't you seen
first
this?
got it.
Or a flame person.
This is what it looked like out of the
I'm
box.
selling my avatar on
Let me find it real
Gumroad.
quick.
This is on Gumroad
Yeah, I know.
for $60. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Oh, shit.
My bad.
Wait, so you
Yeah,
edited it
that's
down to
wonderful.
your current
Yeah,
version?
I'm such a
It's
shill.
Tuesday.
Yes. there
actually
was a
pretty
different
good.
skin attached to it, but
Oh, fellow
there was some.
Yeah,
It was
no, you
not
did.
the same as it was.
Yeah, you did a good job, especially with making the neck
Thanks.
bend back more.
Oh yeah, I had to mess around with this
people here.
that to work.
I don't know, dude.
No, very, very nice, very nice dynamic shapes and silhouette. I want to friend you.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
There it is. Awesome.
I haven't had time to make my own stuff
Drum sound.
because
yeah.
um,
I wish I would have made this. Not people always going like, "Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Did you make that?" I'm like, "No, but I did a couple things to it." And they're like, "Oh, but that's good enough, right? I ripped it from Warcraft."
that's mostly how VR chat
Just
community
start with
works.
that, then.
Basically.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Take something and edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly how the community works. Like most of the time, it's just ripping.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
Simba.
Yeah. And it's Simba. That's
Simba.
another one I saw from the video.
Never seen
Oh
that.
my god.
Okay, so I kind of have to finish the job that Scar gave to me, so I just gotta snap his neck real quick. Just okay, the king's dead.
Yeah. The king is dead forever. He's not coming back.
Hold on.
I mean, I gotta do what Scar, the boss man, tells me.
That's
I remember. I remember from the watching the Cinema Sins episode on that. It's like
Yo,
so Scar is
okay,
right
so
there,
there's the
getting
plague
close to
doctor
Simba to
mask,
run,
right?
Then the hyenas to kill him. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, we gotta sing the chant to ward off the bubonic plague. Okay, you ready for it? You ready for it? Okay.
Ooga chaka, ooga.
Ring, no. It's ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Oh, fall down.
And then we fall down like this.
True story. That's a chant that actually came from the bubonic plague.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
fucking
I
weird.
know.
You're about to get bombed. Watch there's a
Yeah,
bunch of C4 around
What?
you.
Oh shit!
I'm guessing.
Whoa!
Dross,
Explode
did you
beam.
do it? Is it
I
okay?
don't have any training in
Explosive.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Blown up,
God damn.
or the person died.
bomb has been defused.
Bomb defused. Oh man. Hello. What's up? Hello.
Allah!
Hello.
Allah! La 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 la!
Hello, individual. It's
Allah! 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 Yo, if you're gonna be in VR, why don't you, hey, buddy, if you're gonna be in VR, why don't you stand up instead of being sitting down so your arms aren't sticking out to here?
What's with your status? Why does it?
Being standing mode. Come on! Come on!
Right now.
Okay. Look how angry you made him. Look at you. You've made a hyena super mad. You don't want to do that.
Piss him off.
He might eat you and laugh at you a couple times while he's at it.
Yay!
What's happening?
I got him to stand up.
Stood up.
Okay, you know when someone is in VR and they're sitting down, their arms are like right here, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, I are zombie. Hello.
I've seen this before.
I mean, to be fair, when you very first saw me, I was looking like this.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yeah, I can do
with your
that.
Arms out like a zombie.
Could also be like this.
Oh, well, okay. You ever seen someone in full body that just plays sitting down? It's kind of lame, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the coolest parts is being able to sit down and see your fucking legs in front of you. That's like when
Yeah.
everyone's like sitting down and like, oh, I don't want to be scrunched over anymore.
Yeah, and they're like, I am this now.
This is me when I'm sitting down.
Look, I'm gonna hide in the
I don't have
grass.
legs anymore.
Look at
I don't
that.
have
I'm
legs
gonna
anymore.
hide in the grass. Hide in the grass.
Incredible. You need to see it.
Hide in the
if you could
grass.
somehow manage to figure out how to make it so you just have a snake tail
Scouter
instead of
prey.
legs.
I mean, I could lie down and pretend I'm sneaking through the grass. My tail is not set up for it, though.
It is though.
Yeah, it is.
High in the
That's
fucking
exactly.
air.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly how tails are. That's exactly how tails are in tall grass. Yeah. You ever seen a tiger?
I had set it up as a dynamic bone and not like a gravity or whatever the fuck you have to do with it. I don't know what to do there. Some people with tails up go down to the ground, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh, this one's very fluffy.
Yeah, the grass keeps
Hey, Gruff.
activating them.
Gruff, you're in your homeland because it's all grassy. Aren't you hungry?
Caitlin Meeks, contact.
You want a
me and was
snack?
Like, hey,
You want a snack?
You hungry?
I'm losing tracking so bad.
Okay.
Wait.
I was committed to standing there.
I'll come closer to you. Huh?
So basically, they're gonna
Huh?
pay me to make a model for my friend, and it's just like.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm like 2 inches taller than you in this one model.
Huh?
Your face, you are inside of his face right now.
Wait, oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Get down, I can move fast!
I win.
As far as I know. Oh my god. Round of applause for you.
I can't be.
Caitlin's basically going to hook him up with like.
You've seen people do pull-ups, but have you seen them do pull-downs into the earth? That's the real shit.
Yeah.
And I try to defy gravity. Okay.
Oh man.
Wait, I just got an idea. I wonder if I could do it. Hang on a second. So.
Oh no. Oh no.
One.
Oh, that is hot. Oh, that is hot right there. Yes.
Wait, I don't think I'm doing it right. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Where is it? Wait, well, fuck. Oh shit, my controller died. Damn it.
Oh, what perfect timing.
Well, back to the drawing board.
All right. And I can just get it in high fidelity, but I probably won't have any of the.
What
cool
was that?
Features that I typically have. It's probably
Don't make me fucking bust it down. I fucking
Definitely not alcohol.
Please no, no. I can't get jumped over. I'm too.
I'm
too precious for that.
Yo, this guy's huge. Yo, let me fucking don't jump over this nigga.
Yo, you can jump over him just barely.
You like
Screaming, you
C4?
scratch your belly on his horns, but still.
Yeah.
I gotta point some C4 at me.
Yeah, you guys want to go to the map? Some more C4 for you. Yeah, Grove, you ready for Napa, dude? You ready for the Napa?
Oh, buddy.
What's up?
I'm
getting touched.
Touch.
I don't know what to
Touch.
do.
Phantom touch. Phantom touch. Phantom touch.
I can't
Phantom
get
touch.
touched. No.
Phantom touch.
Oh,
Oh
God,
no.
please.
Oh, tingle, tingle, tingle.
You can't make
Tingle, 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 tingle.
Jesus Christ, what's going on there?
You need to be Snake Man. You need to be the Snake Man.
Hey, give me this model, yeah. Give me the uni package. Y'all can dress it up like Pikachu.
Oh my god.
You need to have whatever the
that weird
color is,
Pikachu
you need to
hat
have
would
that
be
color
fucking
of
awesome.
lines.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Open wide.
Oh, shit. Oh, you look so delicious. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Steak Man.
Just jumped.
Me. Oh no.
Oh yes, yes.
How much is it?
Oh, I forgot to say
Oh, fuck, you blew it up.
I think the ads are definitely the worst part about that whole model.
What is this?
Oh, it's supposed to play music, but it's kind of broken.
Oh, okay, cool. So that was that beat.
Yeah, if you want to hear like one note of music constantly,
Yeah.
you just press that button
I
right there.
kept hearing chunk, 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 and I was like, what is that? Okay.
Man,
Mhm. Wasn't one beat.
Whoa, salad boy.
Me.
I don't care.
No, wheat.
Wheat. Oh, weed boy.
Do everything in my power to get.
Are you a fan of Elon Musk?
It'll make me stronger.
No, I tested this meat. I had a steak game.
Oh my god, you're so delicious. Oh, look at all the meat. So much meat.
I go fix it.
Even the dragon
Ready?
is just made on meat and the headstrings.
You ready? Hold on.
Oh, what is up with you?
Like facial expressions.
You okay? You look like a calico human.
I haven't
You
seen
got
this
burn
meat
marks
yet.
all over you?
The Bug's Life.
Meat. This guy is.
Oh my god, just meat marks.
Over me, nigga.
Whoa! What the fuck? What's up with meat?
I see your eyes. Yo, I don't like this. Y'all get away from me.
No, I'm looking at your eyes.
Meat. Crash me. Crash me.
Too much. Too much
Crash
meat.
Do it.
Okay, man.
Too much meat, not enough grease.
Haven't crashed himself.
Oh yeah, he crashed himself. I forgot how to do that.
Nice going.
No, hell no.
Congratulations.
Oh no. I'm scared.
I got.
Your bop it is permanently stuck to your hand, by the way, for me at least.
Oh, really?
Bop it.
Okay, I'll fix that.
I've been swinging it around and hitting people with it.
Eternal game. It's just an eternal game of Bop It.
Hear noises.
Oh no.
I still see the bopping in there. Still see the
Still
bopping.
bopping, but don't worry about it.
He's taking it to the future. It's like, what kind of invention have the humans made?
Yo, oh, there it goes. It's off.
He's still there. I still see it.
Oh my god.
There he goes. It's still there. It's still there.